What's going on all my new, current, and future rideshare drivers and passengers out there? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is how to make money driving for Uber and Lyft. Now, I'm sure a lot of people out there are thinking, oh, that's pretty easy, right? You just turn on your app, turn on your car, start driving, and wait for a ping. Well, you can do that, but would I recommend that? Hell no. That is way inefficient, and you're actually probably end up losing money, wasting gas, and your time just driving around aimlessly. Now, I tell everybody, you have to have a plan. First off, knowing your market is the best key to being successful in doing this. If you have knowledge of where the best spots are, the best times to go to these spots, it's going to increase your chance to make a good profit for your time. Now, a lot of people out there wonder, why these other people, if they're watching anybody on YouTube, why they're making more money than they do and everything else. Well, guess what? Every market's different, okay? So please don't compare what you do to what somebody else does. You have to hustle while you're out there. And I also tell people, please, if you do anything else on the side, like sell t-shirts, if you're a real estate agent, anything like that, promote yourself while you're in your vehicle. There is nothing wrong with that at all, and it can help you actually, get more clientele. Now, knowing the best times and places in your market is going to mean the difference between being successful and getting pissed off all the time and not making any money. Now, for me and for most markets, the best times are really early in the morning for the rush, when everyone's trying to go to work, and then, of course, in the afternoon when everyone's trying to get home from work. Those are the best times, and you'll have to try with trial and error of actually getting your butt up and going to drive to see what times and locations work the best for you. Okay, so in the beginning, yeah, you might waste a little bit of time trying to figure out where the best hot spots are and what works for you around what schedule you want to work, but it's worth it, and you have to, because no one's going to go out there and test this for you and make your money. And you can ask all the people in the world what are the good hot spots and everything else like that, but 9 times out of 10, they're not going to tell you. They sat there and had to do trial and error, so it's only fair if you end up doing the same thing. Now, sometimes, depending on where you live, I would always recommend just turn your app on from home. Don't leave your house until you get a ping. That's the best way to make sure you're making money for the entire time that your wheels are moving. Now, don't forget, guys, there are going to be dead miles, but those are write-offs at the end of the year, so don't worry about that a whole lot. Now, the best times besides early in the morning and the afternoon, you're going to have to figure that out, because like I said, each market is different. So sometimes there could be a lunch rush. You just never know. This is also why I tell people to be diversified. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, because no matter what, even if Uber and Lyft are doing you right and you're making some good money, you can get deactivated at any time. So please have backups to your backups. There's other gigs out there. They got Grubhub, DoorDash, etc., etc. So there's so many different gigs that you can be doing if you're doing this. And I would never recommend anybody try to just jump into this and do this full time. It's always best to have an actual other job, because this money that you do make out there, it's not sustainable each and every day. No matter how good of a hustler you think you are, you're not always going to make the same amount or more each day. So please, you have to diversify. You have to figure out your market from trial and error. Like I said, the best times, locations is something you're going to have to figure out on your own. But obviously, any place people hang out, you could be one of those people that like to go to the airport and wait. But for me, that's too much of a wait. I don't want to sit around for 30, 45 minutes waiting for a ping and hoping it's going to be a good one. That's just not me. I'd rather go to some spots. You got the outlet malls, you got the bars, the clubs. Any place people congregate is going to be one of the best places to go. If you have any kind of amusement parks or anything like that, those are also good spots. But like I said, guys, you can go out there and make some good money, but you're going to have to hustle. You're going to have to put some time in, and you have to think outside the box. That's the best thing you can do, is thinking outside the box to do extra things. You can provide amenities and stuff like that if you want, chips, water, but you don't have to. Good conversation, be professional, and always use my closing line. You've been a 5-star passenger. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Stay safe and have a great day or night. That also helps, because that makes people think about ratings. And if you think about ratings, the more likely they're going to rate you, and the higher possibility you might get a tip after they see the rating. So take this information as you will. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. As always, check the description below for extra helpful information and tips. You keep doing your thing. Get your money. Stay safe out there. Use common sense. make a plan, stick to it, execute it. And until next time, Uber on or don't. Peace out.